Greetings, everyone. This is Arletta coming live and direct from Arletta Unleashed. Um, I trust that everyone is doing well this evening. They made it through Friday the 13th, and I had a lovely Saturday. Um, and I have this idea for this topic tonight. Work with me on this. I was just talking to my mom, and she had been fasting for the month of Ramadan. And as all of you know, I was born and raised Muslim and been Muslim the majority of my life. And so I fasted the majority of my life. And I used to get a lot of benefit and reward from fasting. If I ever felt the need, even in the present, that it would be something positive that I needed to at that time, I would participate in Ramadan. I think it would be a very excellent exercise. But anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, what the hell am I going to talk about tonight? Because sometimes I'll have just this flood, this plethora of these ideas to share with y'all. And then other times, I just be drawing total blanks because nothing in my life or experience has prompted me to have anything particular to say. But anyway, I started thinking about it, and I was like, fasting is always a good thing. And fasting is something that you could manifest in a variety of ways, or infinite variety of ways, all aspects of your experience. And so what I was thinking was, how about just for one day, doing a fast from fear. From fear. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good thing. That's also a big challenge. I already have y'all going and telling individuals exactly what you think, one person a day for the whole week. And I didn't have anything notable that I experienced with telling someone what I think. I did go and advise a friend on what to wear. He was participating in one of bachelor auction offs. And I was like, you know what? You be dressing kind of crazy sometimes. We need to make sure you maximize all your attributes. So I did something so anyway. So he came up with it, but I wanted to make sure that if he was going to do a charitable auction and auction off himself, that he might as well make some money at it. So, but fasting from fear. And when I'm talking about fear, I'm talking about one of them serious fears. Like, say for instance, you took a fast of from the fear of lack, or the fear of not having enough, or fear of not having enough money. Okay, for example, I'm sure the majority of people in the world, regardless of how wealthy or poor, or if they fall on the income status ladder, have some kind of financial issues. And majority of us, those issues revolve around lack. So how about, say for instance, there's a bill you can't pay, or a question, some financial responsibility that's challenging to you, or something that you want to do that you don't have, that's important or crucial or whatever, that you don't have the funds for, or the resources for today. How about for tomorrow, instead of worrying about how to do it, how to pay for it, how to generate the money and the income, you spend the whole day, and every time that idea comes up in your head, you come up with some refrain like, I trust that the universe has already taken care of that. And you deliberately either think of a positive thought that's different, or some aspect of that trying to make that experience happen, but something that's in your control. So say for instance, you can't pay your rent this month. And you're like, okay, well, I have this much money, so I know I can take care of that bill and allow yourself to feel good about what you can actually do. So how about let's do a fast from fear? Something very fundamental. Um, One of the huge changes that I've experienced as far as fear is concerned is since I've been to Los Angeles and went out of hibernation, I've had an opportunity just to, I don't know, reconnect with a lot of friends, meet some new ones, and had all of this wonderful, wonderful, very positive, supporting, and masculine energy in my life lately, which has been really cool. Um, but I had gotten a reading recently, and it was talking about that what underlay my interaction with men still was this fear. Because I was asking about different experiences and responses that I had had to either individuals in particular or different situations that had come up. And it was this cloud of fear that I kind of carried with me, and the reactions that these particular men in specific were having to me was in response to that. And I feel like, oh, she's scared. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, what, every time I would even anticipate, it could be something fairly platonic, no big deal. Any kind of interaction with a man would always incite fear. It was automatic, unconscious response. A response that I remember when I decided that would be my response when I was younger, and I had carried it on into the present. And so I was like, wow, imagine if I just went through my life and I had let go of that fear. So I did some releasing techniques, which the last time I tried to share some specific ones with y'all, as far as the ones I do, Spirit would not allow me to record. I did 3 takes on that and it just was not working. So I'm not going to try to share those with you, but I so totally recommend that you go and explore and open yourself up, not just to positive affirmation, not just to changing your thoughts, but to where you can replace them. Because believe it or not, it is quite possible to have a fear, to have a phobia, to have a lifelong habit or response, and all of this is a habit. It's like if you wake up in the morning and first thing you start worrying about is, oh my God, are my kids safe? Not saying that that's not a good thing, but you feel panic around it. That's a habit. You could change that habit and wake up trusting that your kids are safe. It can be that simple, and I know because I do it every daily. So anyway, so I did a release around this fear, and so now if whether I'm setting up a date or calling somebody on the phone, or it could be anything. Like I said, it could be something, anything that was remotely had the slightest possibility of leading to a potential relationship would incite this fear. And it wasn't like high level, it wasn't really conscious, but it was very present. I could feel it. I could feel it in like my heart chakra and my throat chakra. Craziness. So I let go of that fear. And so this is my challenge with this fasting from fear, is to acknowledge something that you have automatic fear about and towards, and to decide to release on it. And even if you don't know how to release on it, do listen to your intuition and see something that allows you to relieve even some of the pressure of your response, or pressure of your worry, or pressure of your stress, or whatever it is that you have around it, and see how that goes. Because the first step to truly being unleashed and allowing yourself to experience the freedom that you're born with is becoming conscious of the fact that you aren't, in those ways that you aren't, and to change those. At least that's what I've done. because if I don't do nothing else, y'all, I only share with you what I do from my experience, because that's all I know. I could talk about and speculate about other shit, but no, I be telling you what I do and what works for me. So let's see. I have a fear of that I'm not going to have enough energy when I set out to do something physical, whether it's um, something showing insurance as far as a workout or even just a casual walk or anything. I developed this fear out of an illness I had, which did not allow me to have the energy to do anything, and I maintained that fear even after I was cured from the illness. And so it makes me very hesitant. So I have a fear around it. So whenever I literally, decide to go, okay, I'm gonna go take a walk, I'm gonna go hop on the train, I'm gonna do anything, I feel a fear around it. And so that's what I'm gonna work on for tomorrow. Is that? That's it. I'm gonna release around it, and whatever comes up, I'm gonna let that go. I'll be consciously aware of it, shifting it, and make that a new part of my experience. Okay? So that's it. Uh, Fasting from fear is the topic, and I'm curious. So, in the meantime, with my one being totally honest, sharing things that I did today, I'm gonna have to check and see if that helped with my friend raising some money for this cause and being the hottest date on the little bachelor's competition thing that they had. And I'll let y'all know tomorrow. So on that note, love y'all. Take care. I am excited. I am actually headed to Agape tomorrow, and who knows what a wonderful scintillating insights I may receive tomorrow, let alone experience. So, on that note, have a lovely, lovely evening. Hope you have some fun and exciting planned for your Saturday. I don't. I'm about to go to sleep. I need to get some rest. I've been having too much fun and engaging in too many shenanigans, and I need to catch up on my sleep, which is a good thing. But anyway, talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.